A blessed day everyone, it's me again, Teacher Lumaban, and if you are new in my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the notification bell, to be updated in my videos. This time we will discuss Chapter 8 Capital, Property, and Funds, and Chapter 9 Audit, Inquiry, and Members' Right to Examine of the Republic Act No. 9520, also known as an act amending the Cooperative Code of the Philippines, to be known as the Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Republic of the Philippines. Congress of the Philippines. Metro Manila. 14th Congress. Second Regular Session. Begun and held in Metro Manila, on Monday, the 28th day of July, 2008. Republic Act No. 9520. An act amending the Cooperative Code of the Philippines to be known as the Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the Philippines in Congress assembled. Section 8. Articles 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80 of Chapter 8 on Capital, Property, and Funds of the same code are hereby renumbered and amended to read, as follows. Chapter 8. Capital, Property, and Funds. Article 71. Capital. The capitalization of cooperatives and the accounting procedures shall be governed by the provisions of this code and the regulations which shall be issued. Article 72. Capital sources. Cooperatives registered under this code may derive their capital from any or all of the following sources. Subarticle 1. Members' share capital. Subarticle 2. Loans and borrowings including deposits. Subarticle 3. Revolving capital, which consists of the deferred payment of patronage refunds, or interest on share capital, and Subarticle 4. Subsidies, donations, legacies, grants, aids, and such other assistance from any local or foreign institution whether public or private, provided that capital coming from such subsides, donations, legacies, grants, aids and other assistance shall not be divided into individual share capital holdings at any time but shall instead form part of the donated capital or fund of the cooperative. Upon dissolution, such donated capital shall be subject to escheat. Article 73. Limitation on share capital holdings. No member of primary cooperative other than cooperative itself shall own or hold more than 10% of the share capital of the cooperative. Where a member of cooperative dies, his heir shall be entitled to the shares of the decedent, provided that the total shareholding of the heir does not exceed 10% of the share capital of the cooperative, provided, further, that the heir qualify and is admitted as members of the cooperative, provided finally, that where the heir fails to qualify as a member or where his total shareholding exceeds 10% of the share capital, the share or shares excess will revert to the cooperative upon payment to the heir of the value of such shares. Article 74. Assignment of share capital contribution or interest. Subject to the provisions of this code, no member shall transfer his shares or interest in the cooperative or any part thereof unless Subarticle 1. He has held such share capital contribution or interest for not less than 1 year. Subarticle 2. The assignment is made to the cooperative or to a member of the cooperative or to a person who falls within the field of the membership of the cooperative, and Subarticle 3. The Board of Directors has approved such assignment. Article 75. Capital build-up. The bylaws of every cooperative shall be provided for a reasonable and realistic member capital build-up program to allow the continuing growth of the members' investment in their cooperative as their economic conditions continue to improve. Article 76. Shares. The term share refers to a unit of capital in a primary cooperative, the PAR value of which may be fixed to any figure not more than 1,000 pesos. The share of capital of a cooperative is the money paid or required to be paid for the operations of the cooperative. The method for the issuance of share certificates shall be prescribed in its bylaws. Article 77. Fines. The bylaws of a cooperative may prescribe a fine on unpaid subscribed share capital, provided that such fine is fair and reasonable under the circumstances. Article 78. Investment of capital. A cooperative may invest its capital in any of the following: A. In shares or debentures or securities of any other cooperative. B. In any reputable bank in the locality, or any cooperative. C. In securities issued or guaranteed by the government. D. In real estate primarily for the use of the cooperative or its members, or E. In any other manner authorized in the bylaws. Article 79. Revolving capital. The General Assembly of any cooperative may authorize the Board of Directors to raise a revolving capital to strengthen its capital structure by deferring the payment of patronage refunds and interest on share capital, or by the authorized deduction of a percentage from the proceeds of products sold or services rendered, or per unit of product or services handled. The Board of Directors shall issue revolving capital certificates with serial number, name, amount, and rate of interest to be paid, and shall distinctly set forth the time of retirement of such certificates and the amounts to be returned. Section 9. Articles 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85 of Chapter 9 on Audit, Inquiry and Members' Right to Examine of the same code are hereby renumbered and amended to read as follows. Chapter 9. Audit, Inquiry, and Members' Right to Examine. Article 80. Annual Audit. Cooperatives registered under this code shall be subject to an annual financial, performance, and social audit. The financial audit shall be conducted by an external auditor who satisfies all the following qualifications. Sub-article 1. He is independent of the cooperative or any of its subsidiary that he is auditing, and Sub-article 2. He is a member in good standing of the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, PICPA, and is accredited by both the Board and Accountancy and the Authority. The social audit shall be conducted by an independent social auditor accredited by the Authority. Performance and social audit reports which contain the findings and recommendations of the auditor shall be submitted to the Board of Directors. The Authority, in consultation with the cooperative sector, shall promulgate the rules and standards for the social audit of cooperatives. Article 81. Audit Report. The auditor shall submit to the Board of Directors and to the Audit Committee the financial audit report, which shall be in accordance with the generally accepted auditing standards for cooperatives as jointly promulgated by the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, PICPA, and the Authority. Thereafter, the Board of Directors shall present the complete audit report to the General Assembly in its next meeting. Article 82. Non-liability for defamations. The auditor is not liable to any person in an action for defamation based on any act, done, or any statement made by him in good faith in connection with any matter he is authorized or required to do pursuant to this code. Article 83. Right to examine. A member shall have the right to examine the records required to be kept by the cooperative under Article 52 of this code during reasonable hours on business days, and he may demand, in writing, for a copy of excerpts from said records without charge except the cost of production. Any officer of the cooperative who shall refuse to allow any member of the cooperative to examine and copy excerpts from its records shall be liable to such member for damages and shall be guilty of an offense which shall be punishable under Article 140 of this code, provided that if such refusal is pursuant to a resolution or order of the Board of Directors, the liability under this article shall be imposed upon the directors who voted for such refusal, provided, further, that it shall be a Defense to any action under this article that the member demanding to examine and copy excerpts from the cooperative records has improperly used any information secured through any prior examination of the records of such cooperative or was not acting in good faith or for a legitimate purpose in making his demand. Article 84. Safety of records. Every cooperative shall, at its principal office, keep and carefully preserve the records required by this code to be prepared and maintained. It shall take all necessary precaution to prevent its loss, destruction, or falsification. I hope you learned something about our topic about Chapter 8 Capital, Property, and Funds, and Chapter 9 Audit, Inquiry, and Members' Right to Examine of the Republic Act No. 9520, also known as an act amending the Cooperative Code of the Philippines to be known as the Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008. If you learned something in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your friends to also learn about this topic. If you have comments, questions, and suggestions, you can leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching my videos, hoping that we meet again in my next blog, and God bless you always.